One of the challenges of the child support program, both in New York and in other states, is that it really is focused on the idea that we should be going after parents, noncustodial parents, who can support their children, but who, for whatever reason, are choosing not to pay child support. They're choosing not to provide for their children.
We recently did a study at United Way that showed that 50% of people in New York City cannot make ends meet. There has to be a recognition of the economic disparities that we are under, especially in a city like New York.
Those parents, they're dead broke. They're not dead beat. They are dead broke. They actually cannot afford to pay the amount that has been ordered by the court.
So when you add on top of that the type of debt that comes with child support, surviving for yourself becomes almost impossible. And that's both on the custodial and the non-custodial parent side. Having systems and policies that are paying attention to that, I think, is critical.
Many of these fathers are very, very poor, and they can barely support themselves, if at all. Their employment tends to be very unstable, very sporadic, and so a system that is really focused on enforcement and trying to make sure that parents support their children just isn't going to work when the parents themselves just don't have very much to give.
Also, the recognition that we have very young children in the child support system, and that there needs to be those supports on parenting alone, let alone financial support for the young people that are impacted.
We want parents, custodial parents and non-custodial parents, to provide for their children in every way possible. We want them to provide childcare. We want parents to take their children to school. We want parents to help children with their homework. We want parents to provide their children with emotional support, but the child support system only looks at financial support. And for those parents who have very limited financial means, what we are telling them is that if they can't bring money to the table, they're not actual parents. They don't have very much to give to their children.